Alright, so for the first part of the instructions, I'm going to be making a few of the parts, and then I kind of like put them all on at the end. So you start with this 2x4 plate and so add this piece right here. Then behind that you add these ingot pieces. Okay, and there's like the seat done already. Now time to make like the engine switch. Yeah, it's easy once again. It's actually the same as the original set. Get some of these pieces around the edge. Then you got these pieces in the center there. And you got this round piece, and two of these like 1x1 round tiles. And there's the engines. Now I'm gonna make like the front landing gear. So you take this piece in to add this plate. Then this inverted slope. Then you add this 1x2 plate with a bar. Yeah, the light blue screen ones going like this will be like the with like just like that. And then you add that on top. And right there you add that piece right there. Then you add that right there. Yes, this is so that like the 1x2 bricks are there so that the landing gear doesn't actually fold in too far. Then over here you add actually wait, no, these are meant to be on the underside there. I know someone seemed off. Then it's 1x2 dark tan plate. And then this. And that's the front landing gear completed. Now make like the back landing gear. Yo, I'm just gonna add like these two right there. On the back landing gear, you actually add this version for these pieces with this color. And then just attach these right there. You put that right there. And then that's the back landing gear completed. Time for the front hatch. Yeah, the front hatch, like where the windscreen goes, yes, it's actually the same as the original set. Now, for like the hinge, you just put that there and there. And that goes there. And then these plates go under here. And then this 2x6 goes right there. And that goes there. And that's it for this part of the alternate build. Time to move on to the next part. Alright, so for the next part of the alternate build, we're making like the majority of the main body. So we're going to start with this and just like this 4x12 and just add 2 of these tan bracket pieces. And then we're going to put this 2x4 brick on top of that. 2 of these 1x4 Technic or bricks of the Technic holes. And over here I'll just add these 2 pieces here before I forget. Now and then the bit here you just had some tiles. Then right here you had 1x2 bricks. Oops. And then you had some of these corner pieces. Just like that. And then you put this plate on top like that. And that's like the base of the main body done. And they're going to make the actual like side panels. Oops. Okay, so you just take one of these 1x10s, and the idea is just like put one of these facing bracket pieces here. And then place these orange 1x1s right there. And then you just keep putting the bracket pieces here. And then you put these right here. Yeah, I ran to the regular ones. And at the edges you just add both of these. Then there's 4x6 right there. Then a 2x4. Then you add these pieces. Specifically have the studs facing like the upwards. This is so it doesn't interfere with like the landing gear. And you fill in the bit between these with these jumper plates. And then you put a lot of these 1x2 slopes up here. And then but on the bottom you only add 2. So if we turn this over, what we want to do now is you just add a lot of these pieces right here. Actually, wait. Actually, it's more like this. You meant to do this. And yeah, I always do use this strategy to make sure I get like I put them in the correct place. And the middle four will be these ones. And then you kind of just like attach that, make sure it's fully connected. And on one of the sides just add that, and then you can attach that right there. And yeah, same thing for the other side. So I'll build a bit faster. And yeah, it's basically just a repeat of the other panel, so I don't really need to say much. And just now I need to and it looks like I made the same mistake again. Now just add that right there. Makes this fully attached. Yeah, you have to see like how difficult it was to actually keep the tie striker build them together. Aside, I want to see this one to be a lot stronger. Right, so now we can actually. Oh, by the way, I did make an error in the previous step. I actually had that go there. Like what I meant to do with the hatch. This goes here, and then beneath that is the plate. I don't know why I accidentally put that there. But yeah, I noticed that like 1 second after I hit end record. But yeah, okay, and over here you can add this 2x4 plate there. And then right next to it, you add that. Add that right there. And now for the back landing gear, you want to have it so it's in line with like the pieces here. Now time for the front landing gear. And then you can just pop the seating area right inside there. And that's it for this part of the alternate build. Time to move on to the next part. Alright, so now we'll be making the connection point for like the wings. So you start with the 4x6 and just add this curved piece. Then there's 1x4 plate. Then these plates with the bars on them. And then that piece. And that piece. Then there's a 4x4 plate. And just add a lot, basically fill the space up with these pieces here. The 1x2 plates with the bars. So you then add this curved piece just like that. And then you add this 2x2 plate, and then you add some of these pieces. Don't know what they're called, but you add those. And then you just add this right here. Wait, maybe not. Actually, I think actually why did I put those there? What's with me making the errors? It's meant to go here and here. And that and just attach that right there. And that's it for the first part of the alternate build. Time to move on to the next part. Alright, so we're now going to be making the wings. I'm only going to make one, and just so you're going to have to like basically make the other but to say for the other side. Yeah, I know it's not easy to do that. But I don't want this these instructions to be like an hour long. So you take some of these tails of the clips, and then it's 1x4. And then you add what's some of these 1x2 slopes, just like that. Then some 2x4 tails, 1 and 2. Then you add one of the 1x2 slopes facing inwards. Then you add this 1x3 right here. And you put that right there. And you just put the stud in the stud shooter. And you just add that right there. Then you have this 1x3 right next to the other one. Then this triangular piece. So then you add this like corner piece right there, then a 1x2 that goes right there turn it over and just add that. Then you add this 1x2 plate with like a clip. Okay, so now we're going to turn it over. And then we're going to add some of these 1x6 plates. Here, this is to add like more of like so because then the underside of the wings looks so bland without this. I'm considering that a lot of people, if people build this, they'll probably store in a landing position. It means that yeah, that this part of the wing will be noticed. You just add 3 of those right there. Then you add this 3x3 and black plate. And then you add the 2 of these 1x4 black plates there and there. And then you add some of these slider pieces. You add those right there. I think that's actually everything. Yeah, I think that's all done. Checking like the other wing for reference in case like anything I forgot. Nope. Looks like I haven't forgotten anything. But yeah, as I said, there's a times 2, so you just repeat that for the other wing. Although I'd end up accidentally making 2 of the same wings. But yeah, you just want to make it for the other wing. So I gotta go fix that, and I'll be right back to attach the wings. Alright, so after you've made your other wing, you should have this is what you should have and you can just attach the wings to like the main body very easily. Just these clips right here, just like that. Whoops. Okay, that was not expected. Okay, now finally just add that. And if you're able to follow all those steps, you'll successfully turn your 75347 TIE bomber into a Striker class shuttle. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, since it really helps the channel a lot. And I'll see you next time for another video. Goodbye.